How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Movie Talk. So I'm just sitting outside of the theater about to go see Inside Out 2, the newest Pixar movie. And I'm really excited about it because I love the first Inside Out. I thought it's honestly one of the best movies Pixar's ever made. If not, I wouldn't say it's the best, but I absolutely love the first one. And so I have high expectations. I've heard some good things about it. And so I'm just going to go and if it's even just a third of how good the first Inside Out was, I'd be happy. And so I'm going to go and see it and I'll talk about how I felt afterwards. But yeah, I'll see you then. Okay, so I just got out of seeing Inside Out 2, and like I said, I didn't think it was going to be as good as the first one, and it definitely wasn't by no means. But you know what? I really enjoyed that. I really liked that. I thought that it was exactly what Disney needed, or Pixar and Disney needed to get back to its good old-fashioned formula, and it worked really well. The emotions, it was not done near as well as what the first one was. There definitely was a lot of moments where it felt like it was trying to force the audience to cry. Well, and it didn't really work as well as what it could have been. And I don't think the ending was done as good as it could have been. I think that there could have been something more of a better emotional impact that they could have done to make it more the hit home about what it's like to be growing up. One thing that I did like about the ending, though, is that I like how it captured more of what it means to be so complicated. Because humans are very complicated. I mean, we're not simple people at all. And I thought the first Inside Out went a little bit too simplistic with how it showed everything. And obviously it's a kid's movie. I mean, it can't go too complicated. Well, it's just a movie in general. I mean, any movie can't be too complicated. And this definitely been more balanced out of being complex people while also simplifying it all. The voice acting also is top notch as usual. Maya Hawke as Anxiety, she was honestly by far my favorite part. I loved everything they did with that. I really think they handled the new emotions well. I also liked the emotions that they added. I think it definitely, like I said, the first one, it's a little too simplistic with how it portrays people. This definitely makes it a lot more easy. I definitely think that you couldn't have done all these emotions at the beginning in the first movie, because that's a lot of characters to establish all at once. I think slowly going through Riley's stages of life and adding new emotions there, I think that definitely does help a lot. But I also really like what they did with Riley in this. I really think that Riley definitely did honestly take more of a backseat than I would have liked in the first one. I say all this bad stuff about the first Inside Out, I didn't like it. I still think it's amazing, but there's some minor things I didn't like. And I think what the first Inside Out did wrong, I think the second one built upon. It obviously wasn't perfect, but I really think that they improved it a lot better, but compared to what they did wrong in the first one versus what they're doing now. But like I was saying, I really think that what they did with Riley was so great. I love how Disney is exploring this one girl's life and just slowly making her better and better of a character. I really think the journey that she takes on, because it's a really small journey, the whole movie takes place over a course of 3 days. And so seeing just this little moment of her changing once she hits puberty is that I really enjoyed that a lot. But, I mean, since it is a movie and that they can't do the movie for too long, she definitely, it's like a snap. She, goes quickly from, old Riley to new Riley. And, I get that, anxiety took over, but, as a person in real life, you don't just immediately flip a switch and just turn into a whole different person like that, and at least they did in the movie. It definitely could have been better if they portrayed it over a long period of time, and I get it that how they were doing the movie, that they had to do it really quickly, but I just felt like that was one thing that kind of took me out of it. Yeah, I mean, overall, I enjoyed the movie. I'd give it 3.5 stars out of 5. I thought it was a very enjoyable. They improved the little things I didn't like in the first one, and they definitely did have its problems, don't get me wrong, but I think this is the right step for Disney that it should be making. I really had such a fun blast with watching this movie. I definitely recommend if you have a chance to go see it. But that'll do with the video, so I mean, it's Movie Talk. See ya.